Hi all, welcome back to Knowledge Base. Today we'll see working with human scaffolding system. So human is basically a generic scaffolding system which allows you to create a web app. It runs basically on a console platform. This is one specific node module which you can just run on node package manager, so that you can just get started with multiple languages. So it supports Java, Python, C Sharp, and even it supports web platforms. Let's just get started. So in my system I have installed Node.js, so I'm just continuing from there. So if you don't have Node.js in your system, you just download Node.js. Once that is done, just open Node command prompt. So npm is a node package manager, install, and some arguments, and I'm trying to download this module. It basically takes a little bit of time depending upon the module that you have selected. So um, so it starts installing the human generator. I'll just pause the video and I'll just restart the video once the module is installed. So we'll see the console. So you see some errors got occurred while performing this operation. Whatever the module that we have trying to download is not installed because my npm is outdated. So we'll just update the npm first. So I'm just trying to install the latest version of node package manager. So my node package manager got updated, so we'll just run the command once again, and we'll just wait for the operation to complete. So you see it's trying to install all the specific modules necessary for running this human generator. I'll just pause the video and we'll just restart once the installation is done. So our Yeoman generator module got successfully installed in my system. So before starting looking into Yeoman generator, so what are the things that I can do with Yeoman generator? So basically, Yeoman generator is used to create a web application, or else a rapid web application can be created, and you can just create multiple controllers if you are working with an MVC project, or else you can just create unit test projects also. From human generator, even you can create some packages, even modules also. So let's just start with um, as we are trying to deal with ASP.NET right now, so we need to install that specific module. So we'll just install ASP.NET generator. So you can find that ASP.NET generator in this node package manager where you can just find the package. So generator ASP.NET is the module. So we'll just run this module ASP.NET. So this is basically a core application, ASP.NET Core. So it is trying to fetch all the related modules, related packages which are needed for this ASP.NET to run. So here our generator ASP.NET module has been successfully installed. So let's just continue for creating an application. So I'm just trying to navigate to different drive so that that would be very clear with respect to. So we'll run the yomen commands. So yo. So I'm just trying to create an ASP.NET application. So yo ASP.NET. So you see a beautiful menu with all the multiple options. So you see welcome to marvelous ASP.NET Core generator, and you see what is the type of application that you want to create. You can just move with arrows. Is it an empty application, console, web, basic, web API, class library? As we discussed, we can create an unit test project also. So right now we'll just go with the web application. So, what is the kind of UI framework that you want to use? Is it a Bootstrap or a semantic UI? So you can choose based upon your need and based upon your comfortableness. So which kind of UI framework that you want to use? So for this example, I'm just taking semantic UI. So what is the name of the application that you want to provide? So let's just provide a sample application. Just tap enter. It just creates a complete application. Let's just go and see the application structure. So we'll just navigate to the application and we'll just open in Visual Code. So this same normal ASP.NET web application that we usually do with Visual Studio templates and all, the same structure we can see here. So we can just see the same controllers, views, models, data, everything is already predefined. So let's just human generator basically gives certain kind of approach for proceeding with once we are done with creating the applications. So we have now created the application. So what next? So you can just see following commands. So it just gives all the specific commands that are needed to execute once your application is created. There are a few optional commands also you can just ignore, or else you can just run those also. There won't be any harm. So we need to restore all the packages that are already included in our application. So that makes it clear that we are running the application with latest packages. So .NET restore. So .NET command is basically in ASP.NET Core command. So .NET Core, .NET restore. So it just tries to restore all the specific packages that are included in our application. So with this human generator, so whatever the web application that we have created, it actually includes entity framework. So you can just even run so update commands over that entity framework. So or else if you just want to ignore that right now, so you can just ignore and directly build the application. so it won't take much time. You can see all the specific ASP.NET Core libraries that are necessary for this application. It's trying to update all those things, and some third-party libraries also. So 52 packages got updated. So we'll just try to build the application. So for that, .NET build. So I think there is a conflict with respect to ASP.NET Core MVC and .NET Core app. So I hope there is a problem with respect to the libraries. So you can just run the build commands. So whatever the build command .NET build. So once the build is successful, you can just run the application. So it basically runs on 5000 port. So automatically you can just go and navigate to a browser, and you can just try to run the applications. So we'll just try to see to resolve this issue. So our application got compiled successfully. The main problem was a .NET Core version in my system is outdated, so I just tried to install the .NET Core version. So once that is done, I could able to run the application. Compilation got successful. So I'm just trying to run the application. So .NET run. So you see that the application will run on one particular port. It's listening that particular port, localhost 5000. We'll just go to localhost 5000. You can able to see the complete log that will be generated once the application is running. So you see our application, beautiful web application with semantic UI framework. So all the predefined identity is already been embedded in this. So this is how we can just try to work with yomen generator. You can just modify the code. So I'm just going back. So I'm just trying to open. So we can just edit the particular web application according to our needs. So we can just add new controllers. We can just modify the existing controllers. We can just modify the views and everything. It can be done. So this is what the article today. So hope you liked it. If you have any queries or comments, just please post the comments in the comment section. So if you really like the video, please do subscribe for my videos. Thank you.